Hi all, welcome to Aditi Shakti YouTube channel. You can subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell button to get the newest updates when I upload a video. So today I'll be talking about why we should worship a guru or a teacher before we worship all the other gods. So first of all, we should worship Surya, that means sun, Chandra, that means moon, then Guru Devo or a teacher before we worship even Pratama Puja Ganesha, that means Lord Ganesh. Because Surya give us life, even Chandra give us light and life, and even a new day. So we have to be thankful to them, be grateful to them that they gave us another day because to worship our Lord. So that's why we should worship sun and moon. Then the Guru. Guru is the teacher who taught you how you should worship your God, why you should worship your God, and he gave you the enlightenment, or he gave you the light to worship or introduce the God to worship. So that means he has the full blessings, not the full blessings, maybe a blessings of that God, and he should have the bhakti more than you. He will have at that point, not the other points. When he teaches that thing, or that how to pay, how to worship the God, he should have the outmost bhakti more than you. Then he should enlighten or give his blessings to worship that God. So that's why we should worship a guru or a teacher before we worship a God. So why we should, what is the importance of that? As I told you before, he has full blessings of that God. So that's why we should worship the Guru before we worship any other gods, because he taught you how to worship to a God. Why you should worship to a God. So that's why we need to worship the Guru before we start the prayers. Then if we make a mistakes while we are doing the pujas or the worship, so that they will, the God will excuse you or give you the full blessings even though you made a mistake, because you have worshipped the Guru before you start your prayers. Then in your horoscope or in your natal chart, if you have some errors or miss blessings of the Guru God, you will get rid of that Guru doshas. And if you are a student or if you are a scholar, you will get the blessings of the Guru God, and you can continue your studies in a good way, that because you have the blessings of a Guru. So that's why we should worship, and you must worship a Guru before you start your prayers. And how you find your Guru? Everyone is a Guru. So in the mantra it says, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. So Guru is the Vishnu, Guru is the Brahma, Guru is the Maheshwar, that means Shiva, and all the Gurus are Param Brahmas, not Para Brahmas. Para Brahma is like, you don't have an address, so you don't have anything about that. Para, it's, depending, that's the meaning of Para. So you can't worship to a Para or a depending Guru. So it should be the Param, outmost Guru. So you should, correct your stanza or a mantra as Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namah. I salute all the Gurus. So something like that. That's the meaning of the mantra. So you should know the outmost Guru before you start your prayers. So how you find your Guru? Mata, Pita, Guru, Devo. So even in that mantra, it says your mother, father is the first Gurus. Then your Guru who taught you about the Deva or the gods. And then God will come to the fourth stage. So that's why we should worship a Guru before you start your prayers. And how you find your Guru? The human being that taught you about the Guru, or the God can be your Guru, the outmost Guru. You maybe you have Nayanas. When you start worshipping Shiva, they will be your Gurus. If not, if you have been to a Gurukula or a school, they would have taught you about this outmost God. So that can be your guru. Or else if you can't worship to a human being, you can worship to outmost Guru, Dakshinamurti. So he is the Guru of Gurus. So he is the Lord of Gurus, Lord of teachers. So you can worship Dakshinamurti before you start your prayings. Or else, if you worship goddess Durga or Parvati, it can be Durvasa Rishi or Katyayani Rishi. If you worship to Lord Kartikeya or Ganesh, it can be, if you are worshipping to Kartikeya, Avayar, Arunagirinadar can be your gurus. Or else Lord Shiva or Dakshinamurti. If it's God Ganesh, it will be, Lord Dakshinamurti or Lord Shiva. If you are worshipping to Lord Shiva, you have 64 Nayanas. If you can't worship those Nayanas, you can worship Lord Dakshinamurti before you worship Lord Shiva. And you have alagars in Vishnu. If you going to worship Lord Vishnu, or else even though you are worship to a Vaishnava god Vishnu, you can worship Lord Shiva before you start your prayers. And if you are worshipping to Lord Hanuman, it will be Lord Sun. If you are worshipping to Lord Saturn, that means Sanasuru or Sanishchara, it will be Lord Sun or the Sikuru. So it will be Sukran can be your outmost teacher. Or else, if you can't find a guru, you can remember your all gurus from your beginning of your education. You can remember those, and you can pay homage to Dakshinamurti, and you can worship to Lord Dakshinamurti, and then start your prayers. And you should remember all the other gurus when you start your prayers. You can offer a flower, saying Om Gurave Namaha in your altar or in your puja room. Or else you can say that mantra Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. Or else there are plenty of Guru mantras you can chant. Or else you can say, I pay respect, or I pay homage, I pay salute to my Guru or my teacher, and please get these offerings. Offerings you can make your offer your flower to the altar, or in front of your God. So that brings you a positive energy, and that will enlighten yourself, and it will give you the correct directions when you worship or when you do your pujas. So that brings the outmost, the fullest, and the divine power to yourself, to your altar, your house, and that will be your blessings and your kickstart to your other work. So if you experienced when you worship, if you experience some collisions, maybe some unconsciousness, or you can't concentrate on your puja, that is because you didn't worship your guru. You should worship, respect your guru before you start your prayers. That's why you must do all the other prayers before you do all the other prayers. You should worship your guru to go in a good path, in an enlightened path, to get your full blessings. So that will make your puja complete. And after you do your pujas also, when you end your pujas also, you should worship guru and pay your respect, and also should ask, if you are worshipping to a human god, human guru, you should ask blessings from your god to that guru also, and you can finish your prayers. So that will bring, you'll be asking blessings for the whole world, and for your guru, and for yourself. That will bring, many more positive feedbacks, many more positive things in your life. I'll give you another video next time, how to identify your gurus, and how to start your works after worshipping a god. And I'll bring another video, and I'll meet you in another video. So for all of you, may Goddess Durga bless you all. Thank you.